What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Aydian here. Welcome to day 22 of Vlogmas. Today is a very, very exciting day for me, and we are going on a little adventure today. Let's go. Alright, so just got to Walmart. This is a huge, huge Walmart. It has clothes, it has toys, it has housing, it has food. So I figured, you know what, I need to get the most bang for my buck for this family. So I am going to go here and get everything I possibly can, and as much as I can, based on what this father told my friend that they need and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get confirmation on the kids' sizes, so I'm gonna stay away from toys and clothes right now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to the food and gonna get a nice Christmas dinner for everybody. First, we're gonna start with the main dish. I think a nice chicken, a full chicken. Could eat it up, have leftovers. So let's get a little family roaster, as they're called here. I think I'm gonna keep it basic because I'm not sure exactly what level this father's cooking ability is, because I know for sure I don't have the best cooking ability, so I'm gonna pick things that are kinda easier to make for your family. I don't know what their cooking ability is, and I know for sure I don't have the best cooking ability. And then I'm gonna get some rolls, right? Because we have rolls for dinner, we've gotta get some vegetables, we've gotta get dessert, and we need to get some type of starch or something. So one thing I have to get are these Pillsbury Grands, and that's because this is a tradition at our house throughout my family to have cinnamon rolls for breakfast on Christmas Day, so gotta get those. Otherwise I'm getting some breakfast also. Decided to kind of throw that in. I figured, why not? I love decorating cookies, and I think it could be something fun for them to do, either Christmas Eve night, to leave cookies for Santa. So I'm looking for an easy making kit, and then just some other things to kind of decorate with it. I'm now looking for some shoes. The father has just gotten laid off from his job, so he's going to be doing a lot of walking, looking for a job and stuff like that, and we want to make sure that whatever job he gets, he has the right shoes for it. So I am just looking for boots. Alright, so this is size 9. These are both size 9s. I don't know if he's in a camo guy or not. These are pretty cool. And then these are pretty standard, very classic. So I don't know, maybe I'll go with the standard classics. Plus, it rains a lot here in Oregon, so I want to make sure that he has something that's waterproof. So these are waterproof all the way on the bottom there. They look comfy and soft, so here we go. Now I'm going to head over to the toys section. Again, I'm staying away from clothes because I just don't know what size they are right now. And I'm afraid I might not get the size, so I'm going to get some toys. Their suggestion was that they're very girly and they want doll houses and dolls and stuff like that. So, about to go into the extra femme section and ball out in the ladies section. Or girls, kids, youth, whatever we want to call it there. Alright, so I'm supposed to be getting these LOL surprise dolls. I found some over here with the help of Nick from this Walmart, so thank you, Nick. I did get sidetracked by all the Lion King stuff, not gonna lie, but I'm trying to stay focused. They really wanted LOL surprise dolls, and they wanted a dollhouse, so I think I'm gonna look for that. I think I'm gonna look for a dollhouse, and then maybe just get a couple of smaller things to kind of play in the dollhouse with. So I don't see any of them, so I'm calling Target to see if they have them there. Let's see. Fingers crossed. super quick change of plans. We totally forgot that Jayleen had a appointment today in about 10 minutes. So I've got to get the car to her. So I'm rushing there. I'm gonna have to go back out and go to Target. Looks like they have a dollhouse that's within my budget. I think the girls will like. So I'm gonna go home, give this car to Jane Lee, and then I'll go back out and grab that dollhouse. Just got home, got everything on the table, gonna spend an hour and wrap a lot of this stuff up. We've got dinner, we've got a gift for the dad, we've got fun stocking stuffers for the girls, some wrapping paper, we've got breakfast, we got a gingerbread house kit, and some more toys. And then later on, I'll be picking up the dollhouse from Target. And I want to take 1 millisecond to sit down with y'all and talk to you about why I did this. You know, I don't know what it is, but probably my mom. My mom, when I was younger, I always have memories of my mom going to the tree at church and pulling names off of the tree, and I always remember her complaining about our money, and then I would see her pull like 3, 4, 5, 6 names off of this tree. And the name, you know, the names just had like the name of the person, the age, their sizes. And I always found it so interesting that my mom was complaining about money for Christmas, yet she was pulling these names off of the tree. And that's how my mom has always been my whole life. You know, she would tell me that, you know, oh, we're gonna go clothes shopping for school or something, and she would tell me you can only pick, you know, 2 shirts, 1 pair of pants, and a pair of shoes. But then she would, because we didn't have a lot of money, right? But then she would go ahead and take my friend, or my brother's friend, or my oldest brother's friend, who came from a family who had no money, living on welfare, food stamps, and all that, and she would go and buy them clothes too. And at the time, you know, I was young and selfish, and I would be like, you know, you buy Danny clothes, but you don't let me get another pair of shoes, you know? And I didn't understand it at that time, and my mom worked her ass off so that we could always have food on the table. We never went without. I mean, yes, there were times where it was like, you know, the cable might get shut off this month, or, you know, turn the electric off, we don't have money for the electric bill, or close the door, the front door, we're not trying to, you know, heat the whole neighborhood type of stuff, you know. But I always had food when I needed it. I always had heat when I needed it, a roof over my head when I needed it. I don't come from this like super, like I wasn't poor, right? But we weren't rich. My mom always said we were like straight up middle class. Like we had enough, but we didn't have excess. But we also weren't like going hungry, okay? And so that's how I feel giving should be. Giving, you don't have to have tons and tons of money in order to give back to people. You know, like if you've got $5 extra, well, that's $5 extra that you can give, you know? And so I've always wanted to do this. Like the last 3 or 4 years, I've been like, oh, I can't wait till I'm at the point where I can do this, where I can sponsor families. And, you know, this year I was looking around, I was like, it's not that hard to sponsor a family. If you've got an extra $100, you can do what I just did. You know, my limit on all of this was between $200 and $250, and I'm putting it on my credit card, and then I'm gonna probably pay it off next month or the month after that, right? Maybe I'll do $100 and then $100 or whatever. But the point is that like, I'm not made of money, but it doesn't cost a lot to do this. You know what I mean? And it's not that hard. Like, I didn't sign up with a program. I didn't put out a whole e-blast asking for families. I reached out to somebody in my local community, and I reached out to them, and I was like, hey, do you know any families I can help out? And they were like, yeah. So they were able to find a trans man who has birthed 2 babies. They're probably not babies anymore, but has birthed 2 children, and they just got laid off. So I was like, you know what? That's it. That's our guy. So it's a father with 2 girls. I just asked, like, can you ask them what they would want if someone was to help them, sponsor them for Christmas? They gave me just a small little list of some foods and some toys and stuff like that, and I went for it, and that's it. And I'm gonna deliver it on Christmas Eve morning. I got some fun extra things like the gingerbread house and the cinnamon rolls, because that stuff to me is Christmassy to me. It's really the only reason I did it. Like, and I want to keep doing this. Next year I want to sponsor another family, maybe 2 families, and then the next year maybe 3 families, and so on and so forth. Like, I would really love to start a program with my nonprofit on how to sponsor families and stuff like that. You know, I I think that, like, this is an important time of year, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. It's an important time of year to remind people that they're loved and that they deserve happiness, because so many people are buying gifts for loved ones, or giving gifts, or, you know, getting bonuses at their job, or getting extra hours at their job. And some of us don't have jobs because of our status, and some of us can't afford extra stuff for our children, and their furnace blows. Like, you know, people get caught in situations where they're already having trouble making ends meet, and now they've got a huge gap in between trying to make those ends meet. I didn't do anything special, I just know that it was important to me. So today's giveaway is not a giveaway, okay? Today's giveaway is actually a challenge, and the challenge is to you. And the challenge is to take $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, I don't care how much money it is, but go do something for somebody that doesn't cost them anything. Whatever it is, I don't even care. Like, maybe you're online at Starbucks and you're gonna buy the guy behind you or the guy in front of you their coffee. Or maybe you're online at the supermarket and someone is trying to find change and they can't find the change they need, and you just gonna throw them the $5 bill. Maybe you're at 7-Eleven and someone is reaching in their pockets and trying to find money because their little kid wants a donut or something. Like, buy them the donut, you know? That's what my giveaway is. It's actually a challenge. I'm giving away a challenge to you guys to just go ahead and pay it forward. Do something small. It doesn't have to be as big as this, and it doesn't have to be, you know, really a huge thing. When you see the person standing outside with, you know, with Goodwill, with the bell, give them 50 cents. If you're checking out at your PetSmart or whatever, like, hit the extra donate $1 button. You know, that's all I'm asking for today's video, is to challenge you all to get out there and trust in the abundance of the world, and that if you give $1, you're gonna get $1. And if you give $5, you're gonna get $5. If you give $100, you're gonna get $100. And no, it's not gonna be like a check in the mail, but you know what? You're gonna feel good. It's gonna feel like that money. You're gonna feel like you have that money in your pocket, even though you just gave it away. All right, y'all, so this sponsorship that I'm kind of doing here, I'm gonna give it Christmas Eve morning, and I'm keeping the family anonymous just for privacy reasons, but I am going to bring you guys with me just to drive there. We'll see all the presents, we'll see how we plan to put it all together, and I'll throw that in Christmas Eve's video. I hope that this has inspired you to go into your own community and do something for your own local LGBT community, and just keep the love flowing. Alright guys, catch you in the next video. Peace.